things.
Talking about you and Tatiana to your relationship, so I can only compare it Slavik and Karina.
That's a compliment. That's a huge compliment. I'll take that one.
So those are two different personalities entirely, and they're making it work by understanding each other's. We all arguing, and so on. So how do you make it work? Because you guys both are very different.
We're different, but I think what makes it work is not that we're different. What makes it work is that you have an understanding. Now, the understanding, to me, is disconnected from personality. You can have a personality of A or B or C, but you have an understanding. So you are who you are, I am who I am, but let's have an understanding. So I don't change who she is, and she doesn't change who I am. We're okay with that.
So where is this middle for you guys?
Well, the dancing is the middle. And in the dancing, we come to an agreement. Even if we don't come to an agreement, we try to understand why the other party is disagreeing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yes. Why does she want that timing instead of the one I want?
So, but you still, we all humans, we're not from Star Trek.
Of course.
We're not a Spock, you know,
right.
who can be called. So right. What point will one of you will boil, and what do you do next?
I mean, I can't speak for Tatiana.
Of course not.
She'll have to have her own interview. But for me, I think I have to be allowed to do my job. And if something interferes with that continuously or up to a certain point, that is my line. Mm-hmm. Meaning, sometimes we have a few words outside of the floor as soon as we walk off of a dance. Now,
at the competition?
Yeah, at the competition. Okay. I prefer not to speak after the dance is done. Mm-hmm. I prefer to discuss it after the round is done, because I have to do another dance and I don't want to have to be focused on what happened. I'd like to focus on what's going on. Tatiana finds it necessary to express her opinion immediately. Mm-hmm. Not a terrible thing at all. In fact, we laugh about it, but she says she'll forget if she doesn't say it immediately. Mm-hmm. So, and she might, you know, so she has to write it down. She has to tell me immediately what was not right for her in that round, or what she would like to improve. I prefer if that discussion didn't happen until after that round was over, or the comp was over, where adrenaline is not a factor, when we're not hyped up and we can say things to each other that are not very nice. So I prefer we do it in a studio environment, I don't know, in a hotel room, where we can throw things at each other, but at least it's not our stuff. You know?
All right, so